Hey guys, so I thought I'd do a bit of a different video today. So these are basically things that piss me off, and I'm a pretty relaxed guy. I don't get pissed off or angry that easily, but some things really piss me off. And this is a blog about bodybuilding and lifting and staying fit and healthy and that sort of thing, so I'll keep these around that topic. Probably the biggest thing that pisses me off or gets on my nerves is the idea that there is a clean and a dirty food. And don't get me wrong, completely believed it in the past. Still have essences of it in my head. Hard to get away from it. I find it hard to contemplate that there is no clean or dirty food. It's a clean or dirty diet. So I don't even like to say clean or dirty really, because it's a funny description of food. My dirtiest foods are probably my fruit and veg, because I don't usually wash them, so that kind of throws that out the window. And if you don't know what clean or dirty food, essentially clean foods are like those that are all natural, like fruit, vegetables, lean meats, that sort of thing. And then dirty foods would be your processed foods, so that'd be like maybe bread, cereals, I'll try and think of better examples, chocolate bars, pizza, burgers, that sort of thing, chips. They'd be your typical dirty foods. So clean and dirty foods don't really exist, because you can probably eat a load of rubbish as it's thought of and then take a multivitamin, fibre. You can probably supplement with all this stuff and still stay healthy from a doctor's standpoint. I don't like that idea, but you can do it. So as when people talk about dirty and clean bulking, meaning if they are going to clean bulk, they're going to eat clean foods, and if they're going to dirty bulk, they'll eat dirty foods. But really it's about the calorie surplus. Larger calorie surplus you could call dirty, and a smaller calorie surplus you could call clean. So you might think of that as, if you're eating cleaner foods, it's less calories, but that gets on my nerves as well. So that's one thing that gets on my nerves quite a lot, and I could go on about it for even longer, but I've gone about it enough. And then other things that are to do with food, eating before bed, that annoys me. People thinking they're going to get fat if they eat before bed. You just have to look at intermittent fasting, and that throws it out the window, and I've thrown it out the window with my myth debunking 7 small meals, or however small meals you want to have a day. You could eat all your calories before bed, as long as you're under or on maintenance. You're not going to gain weight. It's as simple as that. And then people training, this annoys me. People who train everything but legs. They even have maybe an ab day. They have a day of just ab training, and it's just like, hang on a minute. Do you not know you have legs? Do you not? Why not train some legs? I mean, even if you don't want your legs to get very big. People who have injured their upper body, because they probably overtrain it, and then will not train legs, that annoys me. I mean, it's different bros, different targets, but essentially I do think training legs is a good idea, and I love it, so that annoys me, because I absolutely love training legs. You can't get the same exhaustion from training upper body, it's just completely different. So yeah, never training legs annoys me, and especially then that brings me on to incorrect technique, and then even more so telling other people how to do it, or teaching them how to do it incorrectly, because I can understand incorrect technique because I had an incorrect technique, and when you first go to the gym you don't really know necessarily the correct technique. Then you learn and hopefully you progress. But if people are teaching other people incorrect technique, then that kind of just goes and spirals into deep shit, because then other people are going to be learning incorrect technique, and that's things such as not doing full depth squats, or telling someone on bench press to lift their arse off and power through the movement. I mean, I saw someone on bench press the other day, and they were supposedly doing powerlifting training, and they literally had their arse and back off the bench as if they were just on their toes and had that, and benching with their arms, and they'd come down and they'd push up and use their chest as a trampoline and push it up to spring load it up. And it's just like, my lord, you're teaching your friend how to literally injure himself so he can never come to the gym again. And plus, I'm surprised you're not injured. And it was a lot of weight. It's crazy, it's just ridiculous. That annoys me. Don't teach other people, unless you're 100% sure or just pretty damn sure that you know how to do something correctly. Don't teach someone else how to do it, because they should find a better source of information. You should try and find out how to do things correctly first, and especially before telling other people how to do it. When someone comes to you for advice and they ask you like, how shall I do this exercise? How do you recommend I do this? You show them, and then they try it that time, and then you see them the next day and they've decided to go back to how they were doing it before. Or someone, you tell them how maybe to set up a diet might be a good way to do that. They do it for a day and then they give up. I mean, don't give up. Try something, at least try it for an extended period of time before you chuck it out the window. I mean, and don't ask for advice if you're going to just go and do that. Just stick it up and just continue and see if it works for you, and if it doesn't, then try something else. But don't ask for advice and then don't follow it at all, ever, or even really try it properly. That's pretty annoying. Some more things that annoy me: supplements in general, bullshit supplements, not understanding supplements and thinking supplements are the end all and be all, like amazing things that are going to make the masses of difference to you. The biggest annoying thing is how diet supplements, it's like diet is going to have this much of an impact and supplements are going to have the teeniest wins. It's like the sprinkling on the cake. It's the diet is the flour, the eggs, everything that makes the cake. Then the icing isn't even then the supplements. The icing can be something like consistency, and then maybe half or a little sprinkle on top. The sprinkles on top, say, are the supplements, because they make a difference. But a cake is going to taste amazing whether those sprinkles are on it or not. Whereas if you've got a crappy diet, you've got a crappy cake, then that, even however good the sprinkles are, the cake's never going to taste any good if the diet, the cake, what makes up the cake is crap. So you've got a crappy diet, whatever amazing supplements you take, it's not gonna make a good overall body composition. Just like a shitty cake base, however good the sprinkles are on top, the cake's still gonna taste like crap. It's diet. Get the diet set, get the training set, get technique set, then think about supplements maybe. If you haven't got the money, don't bother. Throw them out the window. This is going to be the last thing. People who say they can't gain weight, however much they eat, then you ask them, do you track on a daily basis or ever how many calories you consume? And then they go no, or they go, but I eat this, and they reel off everything they eat, and then I'm just thinking, yeah, that's not that much. That's really not that much. Or I bet you don't eat that regularly. You don't eat that much regularly. It's just like, if you track what you eat and the calories you eat, and you increase it if you're not gaining weight, then you will eventually gain weight. If you agree, then like this and comment other things that annoy you, and then I'll discuss them with you, because I probably missed out loads of things.